Hello. Hello. Good evening. Let's see who's here. Oh, Eric, you're first today. Hello. It's the Cakes, Enrico, Reborn, Nine Walker, Nuclear Nachos, Zide, hello. Peaches, good day. Salty Nutted, hello. Roro, hey, is this your first time stopping by actually? Tanuki, hello. Jason, Ryotaro, hello. Opsmidge, Katzenkinder, good to see you here. Headphones today, yeah. Zanyo, what's up? How's it going? I hope you all have been having a good week so far. It's been a shorter week, I guess. Good evening, though. TGR stream, can't miss it. Oh yeah, I got these today. Got some Red Devil stuff, but I didn't get the original base kit, so I just got the Rama caps and the accent kit. Yeah, and a desk mat, but I don't have it here actually. It's, I think I put it away for now. But yeah, base kit's so nice though. I actually don't really like Red Devils that much, so yeah. I think it's okay, but it's not my thing actually. Yeah. The Rama caps were pretty nice though. Actually, I really like the designs of both of these. Probably because I'm a little biased, but you know. Mail K, hello. Nice T-shirt, thank you. Trying to draw realistic trees with pen and immense pain and suffering. Wait, are you an artist or do you regularly draw? Nuclear Nachos. Week is better now that we have the ultimate 60% enjoyer to stream for us. Oh my goodness, these alarms, these car alarms lately, crazy, driving me nuts. But yeah, there's the Ramas. Super clean actually. And this is the Red Devils accent kit, or the novelties kit rather. Pretty nice though. I like it because this is gonna fit the WOB set. So pretty nice. Matcha, thank you so much for the 4 months though. And Shadows, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub. Appreciate it. Nice Pepsi keycap, yeah. Not good or an artist, but it's so fun, so I draw stuff on an index card every night for fun. Hey, that's actually really nice. I mean, hey, that's practice. That's actually pretty commendable. That's awesome. Brandon, are you feeling better now? Welcome. It's good to see you. I saw you last time. Sorry I didn't respond to you that other day. Wow, Nordy UK looks nice. Yeah, it's nice, right? Alright. So here's our build for today. Actually, give me 1 second. Something about the frames here, kind of weird. Okay, there it is. I'm feeling better? Oh, that's great. That's awesome. Alright. Can we get an up close for the Fugu collection? Oh, you mean my nightcap stuff over here? Yeah, sure. Here I have some bongos and some nightcaps here. I can show you. Yeah. So this is Fox, Pikachu, Widowmaker, the Calavera de los Muertos, and then that was a bongo that I cast with Liam, Pusheen, Show Dogger, Eyebrows, one of the Cheshires, forgot the colorway name actually, and then Protoro, and then that's the Pie colorway, well actually except for this one. This is the Pie colorway. I'm missing one cap actually from the Pie colorway, the Piccolo. But apparently 2 of them are with the same person, they won't trade or sell or anything, so. And then we have a Surgical Shine Drop Fugu, and Fukotsu. That's Curled Collins, Ekface. That's Through the Looking Glass Menlo. Smekface, and then 1,000 Hands, and an old half shell. Hello, Jay. What's up? Can you show us how to get the logo out of the artisan box? Yes, I could. But I don't want to dump these caps out right now to do it. It requires some rougher handling. So yeah. Where do you get the bongos? I traded for most of them. But you know, you can participate in Hello Caps' sales. That's the best way to get them. For retail, of course. And then outside of that, I traded for most. Yeah. So that's how it goes. Jay, how's the COVID situation in New York City? It's not great. I mean, things are closed right now. A lot of things have changed back to remote. I'm currently remote too for work, so I'm doing classes and work remotely right now. So yeah, things have switched back to remote pretty much, for the most part. Yeah. All right. So here we have some mixed blacks. Salty, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 5 months, and also Jay, thank you so much for the 19 months. Thank you. Semi-affiliate for a lot of stuff, yeah. I think that's normal, because you know it's not quite safe out there, and then I don't really think people are being too careful either. So yeah. Here we have a McLovin PCB. We're gonna be using one of these today. There's a couple of them, but we're gonna be using this one. There's also the TGR PCB, but I was instructed to use this one, so we're gonna be using that. We got some Durock stabs over here. I could leave the house 2 days ago, but still blows my mind you could leave your house 5 days after you tested positive. Oh yeah, the CDC regulations are pretty stupid, to be honest with you. Like they don't make sense. Like it's actually a hazard. It's actually a health hazard for health workers to have those regulations up the way they are. So yeah, it's pretty silly. What is a black keyboard? It's a Iron Rogue that I built last stream. You can actually find the build stream on my YouTube channel. But basically, it's a prototype for a keyboard that's not currently planned to run. So, yeah. Oh, exclamation keyword disabled. Oh, I didn't realize. That's weird. I thought it was fine. Should be enabled now, so you can try again. Rob, 18 months. Thank you so much for the tier 1, my friend. How are you? It's good to see you. Alright, so here's our gorgeous board. I have a red TGR Alice. It's a very nice red. So this actually is not a unit from the original group buy. As you can see, it has a separate engraving that is not common from the original group buy. So the original Alice did not have these engravings specifically. Rensuya's board? No. This is Jason's board. As you can see. Is this a new run? It's a commission, basically. It's a commissioned board. So, yeah. Alright, well, we need to get the plate out of there, so let's do that. So I mean, the only difference here is that we have I think that's a copper weight from what I can see. And I think that's the main difference, is it's a copper weight and a copper plate, I think. Yo, Shoobs, hello. Thank you so much for 5 months, buddy. And Dennis, welcome back for 19. Thank you, buddy. Lucky for me, my name is also Jason, so if the owner ever wants to sell, you know who to call. True, you are also one of the biggest Alice layout enthusiasts out there, I would say. Probably, if not the biggest, one of the biggest. I definitely do not know as many people with that many Alice layout keyboards as you own. So wouldn't be a bad way to bequeath this keyboard, to pass it down to the next generation of Jasons, I guess. Alright, so it looks like it is a different board slightly. Like right away I noticed that there's alignment pillars now, which they were not in the original run. Or in the original run, these were completely flat, top and bottom pieces. So this is definitely a different board in that sense. But the rest is the same. I mean, we have purple PCB here, which, sure, you could say it's new, but yeah. Pongo collection looking crazy. It's definitely taking some work. Alright, let's get this out of here first. Purple PCBs on such a high-end board, SMH. I love the purple PCB though. What are you even talking about? It's such a gorgeous purple. But we're not going to be using it today because we are going to be using a Q&K compatible PCB here with the McLovin. This one is boot mapper, pretty sure. So I believe there might be a port already for this PCB for Q&K, but yeah, the owner suggested that I just use the McLovin ones. So that's what we're going to do today. So yeah. Okay, so let's get the plate out here. Alright, so here's our copper plate. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this copper. This reddish tone is not typical of brass. But yeah, the case is pretty much the same as the original. So actually, if you really wanted to compare, I do have a red Alice myself. And this might look a little deeper actually, as far as the red is concerned. I think the anodizer is actually a different anodizer, so because they did change factories since the original run. The original run was a long time ago now, so yeah, I'm pretty sure this red is different. It has to be. The real hobby is complaining, also true. Yeah, so look at this difference. Look at this big difference in red. This is the original red Alice from the group I run, and this is the new Alice from this commission run. Oh, well, not commission run, I'll say just commission board. This singular commission board. So that's copper, that's brass. There's no differences other than the color, really. The anodizing feels just about the same kind of smoothness. One thing I do notice is the screw holes look a little nicer, I think. Yeah. My anodizing is a little more streaky, I would say. Slightly. But as far as the board is concerned, is Pretty much the same. Oh, no engravings on the original run. So the original run does not have any engravings at the back. Whereas this particular one has 2 engravings, the TGR engraving and this Lotus kind of engraving. I don't know what it's supposed to represent. Yeah, I don't really notice anything else though. Did this change at all? Hold on. No, that's the same. So yeah, I think that's the only thing that's really changed. You gotta use Red Alert today. I actually have a request from the client, so I actually already know what I'm gonna be using today. Which is not Red Alert. It better be good. I think you'll be fine with it. I don't think you'll complain. Alright, so first things first, let's test our PCB as always. Where's my here it is. Wait. That's not the right connector. Here it is. I complain? Yeah, I know. That's literally all you do. Just kidding. Alright, here we have our working PCB. Let's see. I mean, true? I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. Alright, let's turn off that really annoying lighting. Also, not to mention that if it's turned on, it'll bleach the board. Do I have any McLovin key maps available here? I do not. Okay, let's program it the way I would use it. So I actually like putting the escape all the way at the corner. And then tilde, I believe we're gonna be using full backspace today, so actually let me adjust that. So we're gonna be using, I don't know why this is the opposite. Full backspace, 2.25 U left space is correct. And then we're also gonna be doing step caps lock, regular ANSI, split right shift. Okay, I think the rest is fine. Alright, so I normally do escape, and then let's do page up and page down. The rest is fine. We do control here. Left wind over here. Where's left wind? Left wind, left wind. That's fine, I guess. I'll just put it to layer 1. Why not? Space. Okay, that's all good. Oh, I don't know what that is. Pipe. Okay, now let's program the second layer. Home and caps lock, and then arrow keys. Oh well, let's actually do the function row first. Function row. Oh shoot. Wait, what? Oh, it skipped one. Weird. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then delete. Alright, and then arrow keys. Up, left, right, down. Oh, I mean, I could put the HKV stuff here too, so I'm just gonna do it. I usually do it, and then print screen over here, I normally do that. It's not my board, but I mean, I pretty much program it like this because it's easier to use when I'm testing and stuff. And I guess I might as well save it just for the future. Alright, let's test it out. Alright. Unnecessary RGB so good. I mean, it's applicable for every other case though, you know, like any of those like SM Keyboards and like Switch Couture and like all these guys do those acrylic cases. There's the what's that? The tangent, arc tangent, whatever. I forget what the name of that board was. It was like a very curvy acrylic, stacked acrylic board. There's that one. There's a bunch of boards that have like acrylic or polycarb bottoms and stuff. I mean, the polycarbonate Alice, of course, like, is also gonna benefit from some RGB. So yeah. They do look nicer with RGB too, but I mean, I guess a limited amount of it, but yeah. Alright, cool. PCB works. So let's count how many stabs we need today. Oh, gotta add the Admotics to the list? Oh yeah, I should do that. I'll do it later. That was recent, so I forgot probably. Damn, Dio, can I have an Alice too? I mean, that would be nice. Should have bought it when Nathan sold his. He sold his for like a quarter of what they cost now. So, hey. Alright, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright. Nathan sold his Alice? Yeah, he did. Back in the day. He also had a red Alice like I did. But yeah, he sold his because he said he was not using the layout that much. Which I guess is kind of true, to be honest. Back then, it was not like... It was kind of a different thing, so... It was not like super popular either. It was good, but it was like the first time people were trying it. 5, 6. Your dinner looks so good, by the way. I know. It was really good, actually. He was taking commissions, so to fund more glass, probably. Wait, glass meaning like what kind of glass? Yeah, he sold it like in 2000. Like he sold it like months after the group I shipped, so that was pretty early on. All right, 2, 4, 6, 8. Wait, 12? Yeah, 2, 4, 6. Wait, no. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, whoops. I think I miscounted. But whatever. It's fine. It's fine having a little more. Glasses in photography? Oh, I see. I actually don't really want any more glass. The reason being that I'm not upgrading to full frame. I actually don't intend to upgrade to full frame ever again. It's too expensive. It's unnecessarily expensive. It's not like I'm making money out of taking pictures. So, like not like a full-time job kind of thing. So it's not worth it for me. It's wasted on someone like me, honestly. Thoughts on this Hanga 60? Is it pretty clacky, worth the price? I actually don't know, Dr. West. I haven't tried one or seen one, so I can't tell you. Sorry about that. I know some people who do have the Hanga 60, so you could probably ask them. But I don't have one, so, and I haven't tried it myself, so I can't tell you. Nathan's Alice photo is what convinced me to join this hobby. Oh, you mean the one that he posted on Reddit like years back with the wrist rest? That was a long time ago now I think about it. I want to upgrade to mirrorless, my 5D2 chonky. Yeah, so for me, going to mirrorless, or like going to crop lens was actually for me the upgrade. Because I couldn't stand full frame anymore. It was heavy, it was expensive. Yeah, not worth it. Had a D750 for a while. It was fun and all, but yeah, just too expensive for glass, for everything. Everything about photography at full frame is just super expensive. So, yeah. And personally, I don't feel like the bump in quality is not like, oh, blows my mind. I feel like you can probably just take better photos and you'll be fine. At the end of the day. Photography in and of itself is expensive. Isn't mirrorless expensive too? It is. It is, but compared to full frame glass, it's less expensive still. Well, mirrorless and full frame is what would really burn your wallet, but you can do mirrorless and crop, which is what I do, right? Please do not eat the tasty keyboard butter. I shall not eat any of the keyboard butter, if that's what you want to call it. To be honest, I'm kind of craving. I wish I had a piece of rye toast or sourdough, hot, and slap some butter on top of that. Or if I could have some kaya, that would be great. Some kaya would be amazing on that piece of toast. Do you still have that lightning Vegemite? Yeah, I do. I have it every so often. It's in the kitchen area. Full frame dank though? It's okay. It's okay. Gotta get the C300? No. Seems like a waste of money. Like, seriously, unless you're a pro, meh. Kaya is cracked? Kaya is way too good. Kaya is literally crack in a jar. Like, people say like, oh yeah, peanut butter, Nutella. No, dude. Kaya is something else. That on thick toast? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Even like pancakes would go well with Kaya probably. Oof. I eat Kaya by the spoonful, don't even need bread. I mean, I wish I had it here. Pazziales? No, it's not. It's a commission board. My grandma used to make it for us when I was a kid. I thought it was Chinese. I recently found it's Malaysian. Yeah, it is indeed Malaysian. Nutella sucks? Oh, dude, you're so fucking wrong. I think I'm gonna ban you for that. Nutella is great. The fact that you don't like it? I don't know, dude. Something might be wrong, to be honest. People say they don't like chocolate. Kind of weird, champ, TBH. Or hazelnut, that kind of stuff. It's like, come on, man. It's not bad. Nutella is disgusting? Jesus fucking Christ, you're so fucking wrong. Oh my goodness. I knew that you like complaining, but this is like straight up wrong. Nachos is roux salt. Yeah, nachos is like the Twitch version of roux. Bad takes all day. Kaya toast is definitely better than Nutella, no doubt. No doubt that Kaya toast is better than Nutella. I actually do not. I do not deny that at all. but Nutella is still fucking good. I don't know why. I don't know why you would say Nutella is bad. It's amazing. It's like, if you haven't had a good recipe with Nutella, it probably means you just haven't been eating the right stuff. Nutella is not healthy like they advertise it to be, though. I mean, whoever thought it was healthy? Whoever actually thought that Nutella is healthy, fucking delusional. Like, you're like, delusional, straight up. Just ideas of reference, okay? Like, straight up. Like, thinking that Nutella is healthy is actually psychotic. Oh my goodness, it's so bad. It's like, come on. It's just straight up fat and sweet. It's like sugar, fat. But nuts are healthy. If you meant butts are healthy, I think I agree with that. Butts are healthy, yes. Imagine you're a Ferrero Rocher and hating the Nutella center. Yeah, seriously though. Oh, Peaches, I'll check that out in just a second. One sec. So you hate it just because it's unhealthy? Oh god, you're one of those people. Oh my god, it's so unhealthy. I hate it because it's so unhealthy. Man, you only live once, you know? Sometimes you just gotta have some of the unhealthy stuff. You feel? Like, YOLO, man. Enjoy life. Loosen up a little bit. Yeah, and you're saying Nutella is disgusting, so... Diego eats ass confirmed. Wow, dude. You don't? Jeez. Yeah, imagine. God. YOLO. Oh man, y'all getting so triggered. Anyway, let's check out this link that Peach sent out. I don't know what it is. Let's see. Wait, where the hell is this link? Oh, here it is. GMK Zemo. Alright. By Hung Hing Dailo. He's the guy who did Maestro, if I recall correctly. I want a mono color set with Zooin sub legends. Accent and novelties colors are inspired by Mahjong tiles. Stock colors, so no color matching. Is this a cream color from the beige sets, like regular? Is this L9 probably? Where does it say? Oh no, WS4 cream. Wait, WS4 cream is the one from Violet on Cream, I think. Diego, any siren going tonight? I guess not right now, yeah. Kopchang good though? Oh yeah, Kopchang's good. Kopchang's great. Like CR black, P3 red, N7 green, V4 blue. Okay, so this is regular RGB. Oops. Regular RGB stuff. I don't know about using the cream legends on the accents though. I actually think the legends on the accents should actually be black, because they actually look fine on these colors, on the RGB colors. So I think these should be black. So that's a, but ooh, this base is kind of weird actually. Like all these 40s compat, and then like all these previous and next, I don't even know why that's even there. Pretty extra, but whatever. The Mahjong tiles are kind of cute. These are fine. This seems like a fine set. I mean, yeah, this seems like a fine set. I mean, that's kind of cool. Oh, I don't really like this Desmat though. This Desmat is way too loud. This Desmat's a little better. Yeah, it's fine. Why does he show the exclusive FNF Desmat? Oh. Oh, Jim K. Mictlan designer to use this colorway. Oh, okay. Well, alright. Whatevs. I mean, that's cool. It's alright. It's alright as a set. It's okay. I'm pretty lukewarm on it, to be honest with you. Mainly because I wish it didn't use WS4 as a cream, but that's fine. Oh yeah, y'all want to talk about some keyboard news? I was teasing in the Discord earlier. Let's talk about some keyboard news. You guys want to buy a car? No more Jim K except Gracian? Yeah, actually though. You guys want to buy a car? Check this out. You guys want to buy a 2020 Mercedes-Benz AMG GTR Pro Auto for 900,000 Australian dollars? Kind of nice. It doesn't come in a skiff either though. Dude, look at that. Pretty sick. Only 900k though. Send who a message? I don't know who that guy is. But I mean, 1 of 15 in Australia. Yo. If you're wondering where your thermal round 2 is, if you're wondering where your U80 is, that's where it is. It's disguised as a car in a warehouse. Yeah. Yeah, they cast it into the car, into a Mercedes AMG. Truly a feat of engineering. Does it come with kangaroos in the back seat? Hey now, that's abusing stereotypes. Should I be saying that the Lily comes with kiwi birds, huh? Wait, Rama bought that? Yeah, he drives a 900k Australian dollar car. I'm not the one that posts kiwis on my Instagram though. He literally has Instagram stories of kangaroos in his backyard. Okay, I actually did not see this. I must have missed it. Damn it. That kind of sounds interesting. To be honest, I've never seen have I seen a kangaroo IRL actually? Wait, hold on. I think I might have looped one extra. 2, 4, 6. Oh no, I was right. I am doing this right. Alright. So one more. But yeah, a friend of mine found that link, and I was like, I see. It was funny because another friend of mine was like, hey, I like heard so many people got their U80s, but I haven't gotten mine. And I'm like, is that so? And then the same day someone shared that link, and I was like, I see. That's where it is. It's been private, hasn't it? Oh, the Instagram, yeah, it's been private. He lives out in the bush, so there are tons of them. Oh, you mean kangaroos? That's kind of interesting, to be honest. Who would have known? Are kangaroos just out and about like that often? I actually don't know how common kangaroos are. Like, as in, are they by any chance like an endangered animal? I actually don't know. I actually don't know anything about kangaroos. Nothing beyond like just their general like form, but like nothing about their actual species. Is he still in the scene, or has he shifted into other industries? Has he ever been in the scene? Is my question. I have not seen him in like a chat in like 5 years. Hello, Cloud. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. They even sell kangaroo meat. Wow, that's interesting. This is much more baller than an ice cream machine. Oh yeah, yeah. Skiffs and ice cream machines are nothing compared to kangaroos and 900k AUD AMGs. That's nutty though. Does kangaroo taste good? I mean, I have a feeling that almost every meat in the world, you just need to cook it right and it'll taste fine. It'll taste good, probably. That's a strong belief for me. It's like pretty sure. It's like there's ways to get rid of gaminess. There's ways to cook all kinds of meat in different ways. You just need to find out what that is. That's very wise. I mean, I like trying new things, so I tend to not dismiss things as, oh, it's disgusting, oh, it's bad, because it's uncommon. It's different if it's like, okay, so like the ethics of things always separate themselves, but that's like, has to do with like what treatment, that kind of stuff, right? But like, for example, if you had to judge something by sheer, like just by the taste or the texture, I try not to dismiss it until I try it. It's rather tough, muscular maybe, or just maybe just a general condition of the meat, probably like that maybe. Anyway, apologize to anyone who is not a meat eater actually, because I know that kind of conversation can be quite uncomfortable. I know that because I was vegetarian at some point myself. So if anybody here is particularly in particular discomfort due to discussion, I can stop it. Kangaroos are ripped? I mean, no doubt. I think that we should eat almost the whole animal if we're going to consume it rather than just one part and let it suffer. You know, Vinkeys, that is a very good point. It also has to do with I mean, there's a cultural aspects to things too, right? Like, there's generations and cultural aspects that also kind of cut through that topic, where, like, for example, my grandpa, for like let's say like eating fish, Like he'll eat everything. Like he would eat everything. The head, eye, like a lot of the part near the bones, like the tail, you know, like everything. But for example, like but like, you know, even like one generation below him, like, you know, like basically my parents' generation, they would not do that as much. And part of it is really because of, like, you know, the, like, you know, certain generations also live through like tougher times, like times of war, like famine, you know, and whatnot. So like their view of the world with respect to like how you eat and consume things around you is very different. And that's changed over the years, I would say. Like there are certain things that has changed for good. Like people consume more of something and are less wasteful about some things. But just generally speaking, we have also become really wasteful about food. I swear my mom and aunts love doing soup with the entire head of fish. Yeah, because of like the bone. You know how people say like you cook meat with the fat, or you cook meat with the bone, because it, you know, gives a lot of flavor. So yeah, I'm vegetarian, but I think it's more important to not waste things. Yeah, I agree. I like strongly agree with that. Yeah. Shark fin soup is kind of manga. I actually have tried it. It's actually pretty good. Like shark fin soup is not an uncommon thing in certain countries. For example, you can have it with like vinegar, and it cuts through like a lot of like the stronger flavor, but it's like really good. But again, you know, like of course if you're talking about the ethics of things, like because the animal is endangered, like that's a very different story, right? Because you're talking about, oh, like, am I consuming a resource that is dwindling in the world, and I'm putting the food chain in danger because, you know, like I'm essentially cutting through the limited supply that I probably shouldn't touch. That's a different story. They only take the fin? Yeah, that's another thing too. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy, like how we think about diets and like what we eat. It's like, yeah, a lot of stuff is really wasteful. It's a good reason actually why I don't, even now that I'm not quite vegetarian, I actually don't buy meat myself that much. First of all, meat is expensive. And second, I just feel like I can do so much better with like whatever I have. Yeah, it's terrible. So shark fin soup is terrible from an ethics standpoint, but from a taste standpoint, chef's kiss. Yeah, no, I personally do agree because I've tried it. Yeah. It's pretty crazy, like on an ethical standpoint. Yo, Mr. Franco, what's up, buddy? How's your stream, dude? What do you do today? It's good to see you, dude. How's it going? Yo, what up, dude? What's cooking? Shark fin soup nowadays doesn't have shark fin now. Yeah, that is true. Actually, that has changed. What's cooking about to be some burgers. Yo. So we were talking about food in general, Franco. Like you arrived at the time when we were talking about like how we treat animals and just in general how we consume things. Like kind of like if you like eat. Do you eat like all the bones and all the meat that's like stuck to it, like, you know, of all parts of the particular animal you're eating, or like, you know, the organism you're eating? Like what do you leave out, what do you not? And you know, people mention like shark fin soup. and I was talking about like fish and like my grandparents eating like everything about it. I eat the actual bones, just crack them open, suck the marrow out of it. I mean, well, there are certain things that you can actually do that with. Just saying, there are certain things that you can actually cook so well, so deeply that you can actually do that, right? I mean, there's like food that's cooked with like marrow, which is also pretty interesting. Snort them. Marrow's so good, but so bad for you. Yeah. Yeah. I just eat it all raw. Franco, you've been playing too many horror games, man. Cause isn't that what a lot of the times you would do? You would play these horror games, dude. You've been playing too much, man. Been spending too much time on Steam, just trying to feel alive. Feel alive by. Oh my goodness, dude. But burgers? That sounds dope. How do you like your burgers, by the way? How do you like your patties? Do you like them thick and rare? Raw. Red and juicy. With bone bits. I mean, so I actually know a friend of mine who, like, you know, he always makes his own patties at home, but he will like add stuff that gives the patty like a crunchy texture. I don't think it's nuts, it's something else. And like it's actually like I tried it, like I don't know what it was, I remember. It's so good though, like just like biting and then like having a like crunch at the same time as the juiciness. It's like oozing out of the patty. It's crazy. So you ever build Gunpla? I don't build any myself, but I have friends who do. I have built before, yes. I have previously bought and built before, yeah. But I don't do it regularly, no. I know you like to assemble figurines, Mr. Franco. What about it? Is it vegan, gluten-free, sodium-free, sugar-free, fat-free, MSG-free, soy-free, non-GMO, raw, organic, sustainably harvested, cold pressed, and carb-free? Carb-free. I know some people do keto really avidly, and some people really cut out carbs from their lives, but I've tried so many times, and I can do it for a week, 2, but man, it's rough. It's rough. No carbs. It's rough. I need to take some tips from you, keyboard nerds, on your overhead settings. Oh, sure, dude. Ask away. I use a C-stand. So it's a pretty chunky and space heavy setup. Yeah, so being Asian and having no rice is suffering. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. Also, Marcy, hello. 17 months, thank you. What are your camera settings for the overhead? I have it, the camera up here is a A6400 with an 18 to 105 millimeter zoom lens, and I have it set on a custom picture profile for the colors, and for like exposure settings, I have it on like ISO 800 or 1000. I think aperture is somewhere around 5 or 5.6. And obviously for frame rate, I'm always running it at 30 frames. 60 frames is pretty rough. What kind of focus mode? I switch between auto and manual as needed. So sometimes, like, if your mic can get in the way, it'll focus here, you know, and it'll like leave things out of focus. So if you have, like, I think you'd have a GroveMate desk shelf, right? Sometimes that can throw it off too if you're trying to focus on a desk surface and you have the shelf in front of the camera. My camera's always focusing on the wrong things. Yeah, that's pretty normal. So in my case, pretty much, as you can see, everything here that's currently in the frame, most things are pretty close to the desk surface. The only thing that sometimes gets in the way is my head or the mic. But like if you have the GroveMate shelf right here, for example, that can also get in the way too, quite a lot, which makes it pretty iffy. So if you do have focus issues though, like I do suggest just using manual, because for the most part you're not gonna have to switch from manual to auto unless you like are lifting things up a lot, right? And the reason I have the zoom lens is because, you know, I can just, if I'm on manual focus, I can just leave things down and then just zoom in with the lens itself. Yeah. I've tried manual, but I do end up lifting stuff while building. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. It's a challenge for sure. I know that, like, always getting to weird positions. Yeah. I'm wondering if do you have plants? Plants in the frame can also do that, because they're normally pretty tall. So, but that's pretty much it for me though. Like I just either try to keep things that are taller than most things out of the frame for the auto to work fine. I'm all carnivore, so I don't like being within arms of plants. Dude. Yo, Halloween. Take me out of Coney Island, Bing Bong. Coney Island? Halloween, what's up, dude? How's your stream? I think you built a unicorn earlier, right? They don't ever follow the raid message? You have a nice group of people. Sounds like a fun bunch. Ping pong. Hello, Mr. Frank. How are you? Frank, so you're visiting, right? Are you here already? Yes? Oh, nice. Are you staying with oh, going on Sunday. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can come out on the day that you were asking me, but hopefully I'll get to see you a little this coming week. It's a little busy week, but I'll try. Are you going to be in town? You're still planning to get away? My out of town plans actually got cancelled because of COVID things, but I still have like a really busy week, because pretty much whatever I was gonna do out of town, now I have to do here / like, you know, working. Be there from Sunday to Wednesday. Okay, alright, I'll keep that in mind. I'll actually put it on my calendar in a bit. Are you still gonna be on your work conference? No. Well, I mean, yes, I am going to be on my conference, like, remotely, yeah. So like that, like, technically I do have to like spend the time to be on conference calls, basically, which is kind of painful because of the time difference, because it means that if it goes late in the afternoon for them, it's like nighttime for me and whatnot. So that's the rough part of it. Yeah. Wait, I go stream? Wait, what? You're streaming? Oh, wait, you're not here yet. So, okay, that makes sense. All right, dude. Have a good stream, dude. Yeah. Take it easy, dude. Thanks for coming by. All right, chat. Got a little busy talking to Mr. Franco and Frank and Halloween. Let's raid him later? Yeah, if he's live then we could do that. Oh guys, so today I got some mail and it was like home related stuff. I got a milk frother from like one of those Breville milk frothers. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it or know about it, because I wanted to make some matcha lattes and hot chocolates and stuff like that at home. I don't really have a reason to have a milk frother because I don't really make cappuccinos or anything like that. Like I don't do like espressos at home. So yeah, those ones you spin to film. Yeah. It's basically like a cup, and the thing spins and heats up the milk, right? That's basically all it does, right? So yeah, it's great. I got it this earlier this morning and I tried it out. I did like it's as simple as just putting in a teaspoon of matcha and a cup of milk and just letting it go, like, you know, just letting it heat up and mix, and it comes out so nice and like silky smooth. It's so good. Was it bussin'? Oh yeah, it's bussin'. On God, respectfully. Sheesh. Yeah, it was totally worth every penny that I paid for it. It was like almost $100 or something like that because I got it used or something. I think retail's like 150, but I got it for like less than 100, like about 100. And yeah, no, it's dope. I'm super excited. Like I'm basically gonna be having lattes, like, you know, like drinks like that, like every day or every other day probably. Actually tomorrow morning I'm probably gonna go and get some more milk because I ran out. But yeah, no, it's fantastic. It's just something random, but yeah, it happened today. Other than that, for me today's just been all work. Just been a busy day today. Actually, I was working till like just earlier, just before stream. I was working till just earlier. Like got back and had to do a bunch of stuff too. Yeah. Sounds OP. I've only ever tried foaming in the French press. Oh, foaming in the French press. Interesting. Never tried that myself, so I wouldn't know. Didn't even know that was even possible. Learning new things every day. Did not know that was even possible. An espresso machine with a milk frother is all I need. Nice. I honestly am pretty tempted to do something like that, but I know that some people who are super coffee enthusiasts could be like, ugh, an espresso machine. But man, sometimes the convenience just trumps it all, you know? Like, hey, I was watching a video the other day, and you know, where like James Hoffman is like, oh, you know, he's like, you know, for you to enjoy some coffee, you need to also try the bad coffees as well. And so I was like, yeah, like you have to enjoy the bad coffees too, for you to even enjoy the good ones further, like way more. So, and I think that's true. Just use full fat milk. Oh, full fat milk is, I mean, like whole milk is what makes the froth. Like for you to foam up milk, like yeah, you gotta use whole milk. Is the best for foaming. Like I've tried other things like oat milk and other things, and it just doesn't do the same. Like it just does not work right. I made homemade clotted cream today. Oh, yo, do you know that cream cheese is like actually like a rarity? Like apparently there's been a shortage of cream cheese or something. I was kind of surprised. I like saw it in the news or something. I was like, what? There's a shortage of cream cheese? Apparently in some places it's like actually it's actually hard to find cream cheese. Cause people be like baking at home and shit. Got a Brother label printer for $9.95. What the hell? That's so cheap. Thanks for cashback promo. Oh, label my gym case. Oh, you mean the label printers? Oh, those are nice. Those are sweet. The small label printers. I thought for a second I thought it was like a shipping label kind of printer, like a Rollo. People going ham on their bagels, y'all. You wouldn't go ham on your bagel with cream cheese? Cause I do. Like when I go to the bagel shop, I'm like, oh yeah, slather it with that. Like my favorite order at the bagel shop is a toasted scallion cream cheese. No. A toasted sesame bagel with scallion cream cheese and a tomato on top. That's my go-to order with a medium or large coffee with milk and 1 sugar. That's for my morning coffee. For my morning coffee, I always get it with milk. If I'm buying it somewhere else, and if I'm making it at home, I just have it black because you know the one I like brew at home is like tastes better. But if I'm like getting it somewhere else, I always get it like with milk and 1 sugar. And then like if I drink any more coffee during the day, I'll just have it black. But yeah. There's a shortage of potato chips. Whoa. Oh yeah, chicken wings are yeah. Chickens apparently yeah. So it's really funny that we were talking about we're talking about this because I think was it Eric? Eric mentioned that like was it Eric or Nacho? Actually, I don't remember. I think it was Eric who mentioned that like my dinner plate looked really good earlier, the one I posted on Discord, and like I was talking to a couple of friends about it. So like. For dinner, I had a steak. Like I had a ribeye and like I had like rice and a bunch of like Korean side dishes and whatnot, kimchi, some veggies, and whatnot. And I was telling my friends like because I was catching up with my parents, and they're like, Diego, are you eating enough meat these days because it's expensive and we know that you get all cheap about it when it's expensive. And so they were like, you need to eat more, like don't worry about it. I'm like, I work for my money. Like it's fine, I'm just not buying it out of choice. And so I got me some USDA Prime ribeye. So that's what I did. I got some USDA Prime ribeye and some pork belly. So that's what I've been cooking a lot lately. Yo, so good though. So good. I did the pan fry today. Like I just did a pan fry today. It was so delicious. Well, I do like salt it like earlier and whatnot. Ends up being nice. Nice and juicy. Medium rare. Called out by our parents? Yeah. It's more so they're worried. You know, it's like the Asian way of saying like we are worried about you. Are you eating well? Did you eat today? You know that? Like, haven't you guys watched those videos where like they talk about how like the way Asian parents love their children is by telling them like, did you eat today? Did you like have you eaten? Eat more. And they like, or like them like pouring you like more rice. And actually like it's super relatable. Like it actually is something that for me, like when I like watch that kind of stuff, it actually makes me tear up and stuff, because I'm just like, shit, it's true. Oh yeah, I cut you some fruit. Oh my god, I cut you some fruit. It's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, but that shit does, I mean, for me at least, it makes me pretty kind of sad too, because, you know, I don't live with my parents anymore. And I certainly don't see them often. I only see them like once a year, maybe every 2 years even sometimes. Because they don't live too close, and like we're kind of doing our own thing and whatnot. So we only get together for like family reunions every so often. And I've also been away from my parents for like, you know, over 10 years now, so They go, you should eat, you look skinny, then clown you when you gain weight. Yes, so true. So true. So fucking true. Oh my god, dude. There was a phase after I had finished school that I kind of got a little fatter, because, you know, I was like sitting down more like for work and whatnot, and I was not exercising as much, because back in college I used to play a lot of taiko, which is like Japanese drumming, and it's actually a very like physical like activity, like a very heavily physical activity. And so like back then I was pretty fit, and then I graduated and I started working and whatnot, and you know, I gained a decent amount of weight, right? Maybe like, you know, 5-10 pounds or something. First time they saw me, oh my god, they're like, Diego, you're fat. Just like straight up. And they're like, you need to exercise. Like, Mom, it's like, come on. Like, you don't have to be that. My mom always calls me out for being fat, but she's constantly nagging me for only eating one meal a day. Keep asking me if I'm hungry. Yeah, I know. It's such a parental thing, though. Oh my goodness. It just, that stuff just hits home. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, this is the case every time. Goodness gracious. It's so funny though. Yeah, lately I honestly feel like I'm hitting that age when I'm like older enough that I kind of feel like, sometimes it feels like, man, like I should be taking care of my parents or something. Like I should be doing more shit in my life. So like do this stuff that they do for me, or they did rather. They do. I mean, they also call them, you know, care. So I'm like, shit. It's like, you know, when you're like watching a TV show or a movie or something, and something related to your parents, like something related to parents comes up in the movie, like a theme or something, and you like tear up and you're like, damn, I should call home today. That happens to me a lot. Cause that's mostly because I don't live near home, so probably one of those things. But also a sign of getting older, I feel. You're like, shit, man. Who knows how long they're gonna be around. Hey, Sinvac, what's up? But yeah, I was thinking about that stuff the other day. I was like, man, kind of sad. But also kind of touching, you know? It's like one of those life things. And you know, I remember when I was like just going to college, my parents would be like, oh, you'll know when you grow up. Like, you'll know when you're older, you're gonna be just like us. I'm like, no, that's not true. And yep, same shit. Same exact thing they said. I'm like, damn. God damn it. Not only parents, I also get teary when I see people's pets suffer. Yeah. I haven't had a pet for a long time, but yeah, I did grow up with dogs, so. Dog is 13 doesn't look like it. I do agree with that. Your dog does not look 13, Peaches. Rika is doing better after getting some antibiotics and her medicine after dinner. Nice. That's good that she's doing better. Also, I still find it funny that you went back and actually changed the name. Reborn. So Reborn had named their cat, their new kitty, Hinata, like from Naruto. But then they went back and named her Rika instead because they realized it's a better name. Oh man, it was a keck wait moment. I was like, oh my goodness, this guy. You should join the Discord if you wanna know the full context of it. Oh, there goes the alarm temptation. Can you lower the music a little bit? Oh yeah, sure. Is it too loud? I didn't notice that it was too loud. Is it better? Should be a little better now. Way better? Okay. Are you watching Demon Slayer and Attack on Titans this season? I'm not watching Shingeki no Kyojin right now. I actually just want to wait until it's over so I can just binge it all. But I am currently watching. I can tell you what I'm watching. Actually, is my anime list command even live? I don't think so. I should make a command actually. I should make an anime list command. I have my anime list updated always. Well, not up to date, but like to what I'm watching it is normally. Anime list. Yeah, I know. There it is. Lovely and also weeb. Wow. These stabs sound good. Nice. Good. Dramas Promise Neverland S2? Yeah. I watched a few and I was like, oh, it's not the same thing. It's not what it's supposed to be. So I just dropped it. But yeah, I started watching the Genius Prince something getting nation out of debt. It's pretty fun. I watched a few of those today. I need to catch up with Ranking of Kings. Oh, the Dress Me Up Darling one is pretty fun too. Kind of etchy though. Have you watched Ranking of Kings? Yeah, I'm caught up all the way up to the current episode. So like I haven't watched the last aired episode, but I've watched everything else so far. Yeah. I just realized some of these don't have switch phones, I think. I don't know why. Some of these switches don't have switch phones. I am enjoying Ranking of Kings though. I personally think the art style that it uses is nostalgic but highly effective at what it does, because it's using like the nostalgic 80s, 90s type of cartoon style, but it uses like the themes that it's trying to depict in the show are like more serious. There's like violence and stuff that at first you think, oh man, it's just like a children's, you know, show, but it's quite effective. It's been a pretty fun show to watch for sure. Although I have to say, and I say this in my own Discord a lot, but lately I've been spending a lot of time just reading the Mushoku Tensei light novel. So that's what I've been kind of lately binging. I've just been reading the light novel, and it's really freaking good, because if you watch the anime, you know it's already good, but the light novel is something else. Something else. Can't agree more. Yeah, no, it's been quite a lot of fun. I actually haven't enjoyed reading as much as lately, I would say. I used to read a lot, just in general. I mean, do you guys read normally? Do you guys have a habit of reading? Do you guys enjoy reading at all? Because I used to read a lot more, like both fiction and non-fiction. I enjoy like fantasy a lot. I enjoy like regular classical, like classics, novels, you know. And then I had a period of time when I read a lot of non-fiction stuff, just like inspirational stories, autobiographies, some like random stuff, memoirs, people like things written by maybe like Asian American authors, African American authors, things that I was interested about, just in general. But I kind of got out of the habit of reading for a while, and I've just been kind of looking into getting back into it a little more because I enjoy it normally. It's been fun to get back to reading a little more. Reading is still my biggest hobby. I used to read every day. Oh, that's really cool. We should have a... I enjoy reading, so if you guys ever have things to recommend, feel free to always share, like in my Discord or anywhere else. I'm always down to read some read some good books. The Stormlight Archive is my shit. Ah, that's good shit. That is good. That is good fantasy. The world building is really good in Stormlight Archive, so totally worth a mention if you have not checked it out. Time to make a book channel. I think anything in general or other hobbies is totally fine, because I imagine it's gonna be not a huge number of people, but I don't know. We'll see. Currently reading into thin air. So good for anyone interested in mountaineering. I certainly have no specific interest in mountaineering, but I do like adventures, and so I do enjoy reading about it. So I think I'll probably check it out at some point. Oh, for simplicity's sake, to not lose Rex and stuff. Oh yeah, for sure. I think that would not be a bad idea. I could just revamp the other hobbies channel into that or something, and then whenever something new that's relevant comes up, I can just, you know, we can make like people can petition it basically, and we can just make new channels. That way it's not too crowded. Journey before destination. My fiance reads a lot. When we move into a more permanent place, I want to build her a library. Yo, that's actually kind of my dream. Actually, like since I was a kid, that was one of my dreams. It's to have a home where I can have a library, or to like have a space where it's gonna be like books and like art or like just cool things like that, and like a space where you can just like a reading room, like a hangout reading room. It doesn't have to be like a loud room. It could be like an activities room where you can do things like that. Yeah, that's kind of a dream. And you know, obviously I would imagine it like, you know, back when I was a kid, I would be like, oh yeah, I want like big shelves and, you know, tall shelves, 2-story shelves, and you know, spiral staircases and all this furniture. Yeah, but I mean, I think realistically that's not easy. I would have to move out really further out and have a lot of money to do that, but I think if one day that becomes a possibility, that would be delightful. Realistically, that is too much to clean. Yes, that is very true. It is very much to clean. Alright. Ooh, that makes lots of copper. It looks very nice. It's a really good recollection of a journalist climbing Mount Everest. How miserable it was. Oh, I mean, I'm sure climbing any big-ass mountain is fucking miserable. Like, mountains, like anything in enough altitude gets super cold, super hot, super weird, windy, you know, and there's like all kinds of weird dangers to it. So yeah, I can imagine mountaineering in general. It's truly agonizing. But hey, people are adventure seekers. I know why they do it, but yeah. Oh, I didn't notice this one has a rotary encoder support. Pretty cool. Ames share his goals. Yeah. Need a reading cottage out in the country. You guys should watch 14 Peaks on Netflix. I'll check that out too. Definitely we should make a Rex kind of channel, like a books and non-fiction maybe, where people can talk about documentaries, books, short stories, things like that. Belgariad is a sweet fantasy. Also, Gasha Bay, why does AniList look so much better than Mal? You can easily actually import your Mal, my animal list, over to AniList. It's super easy to do. I did that initially and never looked back. So I suggest you can try it out, and then see how you like the UI and all that. Like, it looks nice, but the UI is different, so it might take some getting used to. But I would suggest doing that if you want to transition over. It is much cleaner for sure. This guy planned to climb all 8,000 meter peaks in the world in 7 months. This last person took 7 months to climb all the tallest piece in the world? That is freaking fucking insane. Honestly, I don't know. That sounds like a terrible idea, even though it's very thrilling. That's insane. The Alpinist is really good. Okay, I'll check it out. I do like watching some of those crazy documentaries and whatnot like that. It's just insane. But hey, sometimes it makes me kind of too sad about my existence in life. I'm like, man, what am I doing with my life? but it's fun. All right, let's get this soldered now. Up in a documentary. Yeah, free solo. Oh yeah, free solo's good. Alright, let's start soldering. Also, you know what, Nacho, I think you were mentioning, why would you have rotary encoders on an Alice? Though I have to say, at least it's on the left side, which is kind of not too bad. I would say on the left side is still much better than the right side, because it allows you to use your mouse while using the rotary encoder. So at least there's that to redeem a little bit. That said, rotary encoders and knobs in general do stick out a little much. So, aesthetically speaking, I don't think they're particularly great. Oh, I meant on the actual Alice keyboard. Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. It wouldn't work on this because the cutouts is just for regular, but I guess there are smaller ones too, which look super awkward on regular 1U size stuff. If you put like those smaller knobs, they look really awkward because of the cutouts too. Speaking of knobs and owls, we gotta talk about that double G. Oh, yeah, the double G. Okay, guys. Can someone pull up the link? I'll click on it. I'll pull it up. Double G, SMH, my head. Thank you. So, for those who don't know about this, you should check this out. I thought it was kind of funny. Mostly ridiculous, but funny. Have you guys seen the Keychron Q9 here? So Keychron is moving towards doing other layouts as well. And as you know, Keychron's been relatively successful in their implementations of entry-level friendly and also just kind of consumer, like greater consumer market, greater consumer audience keyboards that still kind of tick all the boxes, like having QMK programmability and all these things, right? Well, so they are finally going into the ergo sphere, and they went from the Q2 to Q9, yes, they're like going the opposite direction, sort of like the Q was supposed to be going from 9 to 1 or whatever. Well, the Ergo, or the Ergo, really, has a fantastic layout. Well, it kind of adopts the RSU layout or whatever, so it's the Alice with 65% layout stuff, so you'll have the arrow keys on the right, and it changes the bottom row a bit. But yeah, check out that middle portion. The middle portion looks narrower than it normally looks on the regular Alice layout. And you can see that there's a G, and then right across from it there's yet another G, and then right below there are 2 B letters. So we were wondering why double G, and the answer to that is there shouldn't be a double G. Because who the hell types double G? As in, like, who the hell uses G on the right side with their, you know? Who's typing G with their right hand? B? Okay, kind of depends on the word, but G, I don't know. It actually doesn't fit, because in home row technique, literally it's like literally right next to your index finger. The only argument I've heard is double Y but G no. I personally like even Y is like a rare situation. Like people who use Y with either hand, it's rarer than B. B tends to be more common, but Y is not as common. But G is even rarer. Like G is like, I still don't know how many people have said, like I don't know that many people who have ever said I type G with my right hand and my left hand. So yeah. The worst thing to happen is this keyboard to get popular and then people complain about second G in bass. Yes, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, well, like we already have second, we already have as it is, okay, as it is. Guys, like as it is in BassKit right now, we had, you know, a second shift, like a 2.25U shift, because we wanted to support the 660 layout people, which is an OEM layout that's actually fairly acceptable now, like fairly accepted. And now that like Ergo boards have become more popular, like since the Alice and stuff, you know, we're starting to see that we also need 2.25U space bars and 2.75U space bars for the bottom row keys, right? Okay, fine. But now people are like requesting them in bass. Like a lot of the, you know, big Alice users are like, oh my god, no Alice bars in bass, trash, right? No second B, trash. And like, you know, nowadays, like sometimes people are like, no F13, oh my god, I would use this for resin, but actually I want my F13 there too. And you know, like sometimes people get mad because it's not on their extension, because it's in the extension kit with the rest of it, and it's not in the bass where like they could quote unquote save money and yada yada, right? I personally think, even as someone who does like using the Alice layout and similar split spacebar layouts, even if I do use them more irregularly than other people, I personally just don't really think split spacebar stuff belongs in the bass kit, where bass kit, in my opinion, should be the least costly way of supporting physical, like giving physical compatibility to the most common layouts used, which means full size down to 60%, pretty much. And it is a niche layout. At the end of the day, the Alice and similar split spacebar stuff is a niche layout. The ortho kind of support that sometimes people do for like 1U alt and that stuff is actually kind of pretty viable still, because there's also a lot of keyboards that use 1Us on the right side of the spacebar and that kind of stuff, so it kind of serves like a double purpose or a triple purpose even. But a lot of these spacebars and the double B and the F13 stuff is not serving more than one singular purpose. So IMO asking for Alice bars in the bass ends up being really cumbersome because it actually serves a very small number of people. Relatively. Like, relative to number of buyers of bass kits. 3 key in bass to avoid a full 40s kit is nice though. I do agree with that. I do agree with the savings of that, for sure. Like, I don't... Yeah, it's nice to save some money to be able to support your favorite layout. No doubt. Is there a link to this? Yes, this is the Keychron Q9. You can actually just search it. But I'll post it in chat. But yeah, and then, you know, it says QMK VS support double gasket design, CNC aluminum body, supports Mac and Windows, screw-in stabilizers, hot swappable, south facing, and it comes with OSA PVT keycaps, which, you know, fine. This is basically, is this Dracula? No, it's like modern, it's like Dolce, I guess. It's like Dolce but grayer. Is this like, anyway, whatever. This is like GMK Voyage, basically. Anyway, you know, that's fine. This is all cool. Like, all this stuff that Keychron's doing, it's fine. Foam, you know, includes all this foam. Compatible with Mac and Windows, where basically they have this little switch. Is this switch photo here? The render? Here's a render here, but there's like a switch next to the port that I think switches between Mac and Windows. Oh, it's fine. I mean, yeah, it has a knob, which, you know, cool. But yeah, the bottomer is kind of weird. It also has this extra 1U key here on the right, instead of like 1.5s or 1.25s, which kind of makes the compatibility even more iffy for any people who use this layout. So it kind of complicates things there by having too many 1U keys, in my opinion. But anyway, they do include keycaps, so maybe they don't care. What's that Keychron? It's called a Keychron Q9. Q9. Alright. But you know, we all know F13 is a resin holder. Yeah, I know. But yeah, physical compat with almost no added cost. Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't disagree with some of that. Although, compared to some other layouts, I guess, it is a bit cheaper. And there's even more niche things that aren't even added for good reason. But you know, I personally, right, like for me, I tend to buy more than one kit normally. I tend to buy bass and extension, or bass and novelties, or bass and something else, right? So for example, splitting numpad is a big no-no for me, because buying numpad separately is super expensive. Novelties are normally optional, so whatever, and that's your own choice. And 40s and space, I think I like it when it's bass and spacebars, and the spacebar kit, it's its own contained thing with the second beat in that, and the required, you know, spacebar keys. I think that's kind of fine when they do that. And then the extension kit is like its own kind of thing too. Although there are some cases, like, you know, when I ran Dolce R5, I couldn't do 3 separate kits for like the spacebar kit because it ended up just being, it was risky. Dolce is a colorway that had been done many times, and it was basically like, let's try to restrict the number of kits as much as possible, because I was also trying to run these Hangul, you know, keycaps. And so I was like, well, if I'm gonna do that, like, I don't want to have 2 bass kits either. So I was like, all right, you know, I'm gonna have to put these space bars in the extension kit. But there's some other sets, right, that I think you can still pull off the, like, because they sell well, pretty well. You can pull off the spacebar kit separate from extension and like niche layouts. But I'm at least for GMK, I'm a fan of fewer kits and more compatibility coverage physically at first, and then you can add the more like specific options. But yeah. Alright, great, this works. Not gonna lie, I prefer Alice and bass still. If I recall correctly, GMK charges more. Yes, so GMK charges more for adding. Yeah. Second B to spacebar kit because it's double shot. Yeah, so it's like the economy of scale for this is like a bit of a strange process, because it probably, like, cause there's no linear, there's no like, it's like the formula for calculating how much a kit costs is not like a linear thing. Like, it's not like you add one key, you add a specific number of cents or dollars. It's not how it works. They actually quote it as a whole, meaning that it scales based on how many times do they have to put things in, you know, put the molds in, that kind of stuff, and how much time it takes, and like how many keycaps are supposed to be bought and all that. And so, like, for example, like spacebars tend to be more expensive. So yeah, there's no like one size fits all kind of way to do it, but I personally I'm in the philosophy of, if you're gonna do a base kit, do it as much physical coverage as possible while keeping things as trimmed, like as streamlined. All right, I think I already tested like the spacing out here. With the most recent Alice in base kit, I still buy spacebar kit because of my 6U for my 7V and W3U spacebar. Yeah. Alright, let's get this going now. Base and extension, sometimes novelties, yeah, pretty much the same. Novelties for me, it's like if I have to kind of really like those like see myself using them, so yeah. Or like the theme is like really good. I picked up the Matrix 01 kit off of MM and it's absolutely massive. Oh yeah, that kit is really big. Like that's the all-in-one base kit. Like right, it's like a one kit for everything, if I recall. Same with the GMK Wild, I think that was the other set that ran like that. Yeah, but there's a few key sets that did that. You know, I actually for GMK Dolce, when I first was coming up with GMK Dolce R5 stuff, I was thinking of doing that. I was thinking of, oh, let's just do one big kit, because initially I was like, it's not gonna sell well. I was like, Origina has run Dolce like a million times. And you know, Ivan ran Dolce a few times, Kekon ran Dolce once on Geekhack, and I was like, Dolce is not gonna sell. Like I was like, I don't even think we're gonna sell 150 units, which is like the bare minimum MOQ for stock colors. So I was like, let's just do 150 units, basically, like aim for 200 maybe of a big ass chunky kit. So that was the initial idea for Dolce R5. But I axed that idea after like people were like, no, like, you know, what if you like add these new things, or like, you know, just run it through a vendor and see how it goes. And I was like, I don't know, I don't think it's gonna do that well. But yeah, it did okay. Ended up doing okay. But yeah, I like the idea of chunky base kits though. I like the idea of fewer GMK kits, just in general. Zal Yume, hello. Late stream tonight. Yes, indeed. Late stream, indeed. GMK Foundation is humongous as well. GMK Wild Pace is literally wild. About panel instead of Handerby. I think Handerby is nice because of the historical reference for it. Really, that's the main big thing going for it. For Handerby, like you gotta kind of like that part of it, I think. And I think it's just a unique set for sure. But yeah, panels could look better, maybe. I don't know, I mean, it's more intentional perhaps. Whereas Handerby is just based on some inspiration like this, so a bit different context. Still waiting for Noir, same here, and we're not getting Hungel for Dolce R5. Is the pre-order for Hungel already gone on project? I actually don't know. if their units are already pre-allocated and gone. It's gone. Oh damn. Okay, I guess people bought it up. It was available for a decent time, for quite a long time actually. But yeah, I suppose not anymore. I just want Muted and Mr. Sleaze R2 to ship. Oh yeah, Muted R2. Muted R2. Alright, so today's keycap set that was chosen was actually the CRP Cyrillic set. That's what the client wanted to see. Well, Dolce Hango is still up for $100. Damn. Extras do be expensive though. I have to say. I don't choose the prices, guys, so I can't say much about it. So I'm sorry. And I did not buy like lots of extras or anything like that myself either, because yeah, I just wanted it to run. I just wanted it to hit MOQ. That was really my goal. I just wanted for R5 Dolce to exist. Like the R5 bottom row to exist was really my main goal for Dolce. And I'm glad it does. Now, I mean, well, soon enough. In March, I guess. For base in Hungary, it's $2.95. Oh my god. Well, that said, doesn't Novel Keys also sells their base kits for what? $185 now? 180 or 185 or something? QWERTY. Vendors are now the flippers. Well, I mean, you know, like, that's the point, right? Like, extras pricing is supposed to be to capture the portion that the market sees when people flip their keycap sets, right? So I think that makes sense, right? Like, that is retail price, right? So oh, I need a second B as well. I forgot about that. Is the FGH. The flip actually benefits the community? Yeah, in a way, yes, because it also enables them to purchase more and like do a lot of things. But I mean, it's par for the course. Sloth is going for $185. Yeah, I really like Sloth too, but I didn't purchase it on group buy because I actually did not think I wanted it at the time. It's a nice set though. Oh, I messed up. I messed this up. Messed it up here. Are you picking up Wob Hangul R2? Yes, I probably am. I actually traded my R1 Wob Hangul kit, so I don't have Wob Hangul anymore. So yeah, I'll probably pick it up. I don't remember the positioning for these keys. Always forget about them. What do you trade it for? If I recall correctly, I traded for GMK Classic Retro Arabic. It was a pretty good trade in my opinion. There it goes. I think it was ooh, this, and then O and A, I think this is right. And I don't remember if it was this or this, but I can double check that. Yep, okay. So this one goes here, this one goes here. Alright, I need a second B to put on here. Oh, this actually has a second B. Sick. All right. Huh? They also have a pick of AO3 simple Ja, but charge $50. Maybe it's one of those 20. Is it like one of those 21 KB or Domi key or whatever kits? I actually don't know, cause it must have been a recent. It must have been a recent stock of something. All right, folks. Let's help me choose some artisans. Xiaomi. Oh, okay. All right. So these wouldn't look too bad. Something red like this, and something beige. I have this bongo that's kind of beige. There's this one that has some red and green in it, which kind of looks nice as a contrast. Yeah, I think those look best, to be honest. These kind of orange, and the rest are kind of different color. I'll just go with that, I think. I like the pink hooded skull. Pink hooded. Pink. Oh, this one. It's kind of. I think the pink kind of stands out a little too much against the red. Let's just go with something like this. Let's get this sparky on it. All right. Hoping for too much for what? I'm excited for the new CRPR5 coming whenever my own set's coming from R4. Oh, really? Already. I'm excited for R4. There it is. Alright, let's type on this now. Let's try it out. Alrighty. No, this is not from the international group buy. This is from the Chinese group buy. Okay, so let's do something here. All right, so let's give this a shot. Yo, I'm only who I am. Hello. So tonight we have a TGR Alice, an original TGR Alice. Well, this is a commission, actually, with a custom or like a darker, slightly darker red anodization, and it currently has a copper plate with MX blacks, vintage MX blacks, I think. They're looped and filmed, and yep, MX blacks on the copper plate. This is CRP R4. The Spacekeys are ABS though, so just keep that in mind. These are not PVT. All right, it's been a while since I typed on Ergo, so might be a little rusty. All right, here we go. So rusty. Hold on. Are these switches? Hold up. Is this chattering? Oh, the springs are super light on this. This must be wait, something's not right here. Something's not right. Hold on. Something's not right. Why the hell is this programmed to that? What the fuck? I was like, why am I making typos? It's like shifted by 1. Goodness gracious. Okay. No wonder. Okay. Alright. Should be good now. Weird. Alright. Oh, okay, McLovin default is shifted. Okay, no wonder. I was like, what the heck? It's like making all of these typos. Alright. Here we go. What? Ah! So slow. Let me try again. I'm so rusty on Alice. Alright. Así de rápido escribes en Tinder. Not even on Tinder. Anyway. Alright. Here are the mods. Alright, so where were we again? So yeah, what do you guys think? As one deep sounding board. Does it sound deep to you? I think it sounds kind of, it sounds like somewhere in the middle, I would say. I wouldn't say deep necessarily, but somewhere right in the middle, for me at least. Yeah, I think if I recall correctly, when I first had my Alice built with the brass plate, it sounded like this, because it's pretty similar to copper. The left spacebar sounds so much better than the right, but anyway. Sounds nice though. I do like the PVT on this. Yeah, I'm a right spacebar man myself, but the left spacebar does sound a lot better. I don't know. It's not rattling. Like, that's not rattling. It's just the longer key, I guess. Maybe the mounting point, I don't know. I only use left space? Oh, well then. Whoever uses left space, then lucky you. It sounds better on the Alice, at least. Yeah, it's probably because it's shorter, yes. It definitely is because of that. Alright, so let's show it off a bit, shall we? Alright. Nice arms. Okay, buddy. This is what the Alice looks like up close. Wait. This mic is kind of covering the light here. Looks gorgeous. TGR Alice. This red is really nice. This red is really good. This red is super nice. The copper looks really nice against the red. I do miss using the brass plate, but I do like the feel of the polycarb on my own. So I use polycarb plate on mine, but the look of the brass or the copper like behind the keys is nicer on the red case. Yeah. It's a side profile, pretty standard, kind of wedge-like. No R5 right now. And then this is the bottom. And then there's the back. I actually don't know what this engraving is about, but I assume it has to do something that the commission was about. It has this left-sided TGR engraving here. On the right side, you have this lotus kind of thing. This flower. That VKC? Oh, maybe that is what it is. Yes, maybe that's the VKG group thing. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. I mean, yes, it is one of one though. Yes, it is one of one because it is engraved with the person's name on the weight. So yeah, does look nice though. What the client doesn't know is it was actually a commission for me, Jason. Because it spells your name out. Oh man. Anyway. But yeah. He doxed himself earlier in the stream, so he said it. It's like, oh, my name is also that. Jason R. Bourne. So how many movies have you starred in, Mr. Reborn? Reborn! Yeah, I think I do like the sound of PBT on the copper more than I do with ABS. It sounds nicer with the PBT. Anyway, we're pretty much done with the build tonight. Y'all have any questions or anything for me? If not, I'm probably just gonna jump and probably rate someone if someone's online, and then head to bed probably. At least we know this guy actually wants the keyboard since they got their name engraved on it. True. I think a while back someone sold a keyboard that had the guy's girlfriend's name because apparently he had traded with Yutzi, and he was like, oh yeah, so it has my girlfriend's name, but you know, that's not important anymore, so here it is. So a Jane? No, it was not a Jane, but yeah. Also, I've been enjoying this Rogue quite a bit the past couple of days. It's been quite enjoyable to use. it's been a pretty fun board to type on. I think I'm probably gonna be using this for a while, like for a good amount of time. Has that one of a kind knee-deep patina. Pretty cool. First time I ever had a board like this. I've seen Caustic Customs Anno, but this is the first time I see knee-deep's work in person. Really cool stuff. But yeah. So we have these two builds as of late. Coming up in the queue, I do have a Cake 60 that I'll be building soon. I'm not sure. I think it might be the next one, but it'll be soon. It'll be this coming week at some point. And then I do have a KBD 75 I need to build. I am going to be building a Dolphin at some point. And among other boards. There's a Meridian Iron 180 coming up later on. Yeah. I don't know why there's a typo there. For the color for the cake, I think it's yellowish. Diego the Master KD 75. True, I've built so many. I've actually built like, where's the 10 from that, 12 from that, and then I built 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I built around like 16 to 18 KBD 75s of different versions too. V1, V2, V3 now. So is this your personal Dolphin? The one I'm gonna be building? Probably a client's, no. My own stuff I'm gonna be building later as I get more time and as the queue starts whittling out a little. I think as long as there's like client builds to do, I tend to not do a lot of personal builds because I do want people to get their own boards sooner. So yeah, just one of those things that I try to prioritize people over myself, people's boards over my own. Nacho is like, I want my dollars. Oh yeah, speaking of... Oh. You guys want a leak? Just a leak. Short leak. Oh, okay, hold up. There's some stuff on top too. Oh, I need to get rid of that. Okay, hold up. Alright. Woo! Woo! Anyway, yeah. And then we have some extra pieces over here that I still need to install. Got sent some acrylic pieces. Got sent this Dallas brass badge thing. Got one of those metal stickers. I need to put that on one of these pieces. But yeah. This will be coming up later though. I will definitely be building this later on. I actually still need to basically I still need to figure some stuff out with Mr. Kevin about a time and just like more details to come. But basically, just it's gonna be just a proto build. It's not final either. Like some of the parts are different from what the production is going to be. Like some of the parts are unfinished. Some of the parts are just like they're just different, right? They're just different from what the production is going to be. But yeah, I'll talk about more of those details when that stream happens. But yeah, just a quick tour though. The bottom right now here that we have is I think he said this was either, I think this might be steel, but it's supposed to be aluminum, right? And it's unfinished, so pretty fingerprint magnety and not really brushed or cleaned. So yeah, this is just like a sample to check the fitment. But yeah, Pink Dallas, you're gonna be building this. It's also, I think, I'm not sure if this is the final version of the pink. So basically what Kevin told me was everything about the build is a proto. So like, it's not what the production is gonna be like exactly. Like this piece is not gonna be in the production. Like the window and all that kind of stuff is all gonna be slightly different. But yeah, this is like one of the first few protos that they made, so they sent it out for just the show and to build. So, but yeah, I still have to lube some switches and whatnot. So yeah, working on that still. Yep. But yeah, I'll announce more details later on. I just need to figure out logistics, and yeah, we'll go from there probably. The color is very nice though. It's a nice soft pink. Yeah. Did you get the PC plate? No. Oh, that too. So this is just the alu plate, and I did not get any other plates. So yeah, again, as I said, literally everything about it is a proto. Like proto daughterboard cable, proto screws, proto daughterboard. You know, like everything about this is prototype stuff, so nothing about it is really final. But yeah, I'll talk about those details specifically when the stream happens. Yeah. Yep. And there's a PCB. I'm not lying that it's proto screws. Apparently, you know Lena Park, person who, you know, works at a KLC as well. Kevin's part. So they basically, like, apparently they had to get the screws right before they sent it out to me. They're like, oh shoot, we don't have all the screws, and so they like just got the screws like right before they sent it out into the box. But yeah. Proto screws basically. not from the same batch that they're gonna pull out from. So yeah, but we'll be doing this later on. In eventuality. But yeah, it's I think it's gonna be a very nice board to build. Pretty interested about just about the whole design. Pretty exciting, but I'm not sure when, so that's why I don't have a date for it. I'll you know, announce those details when they come. Yeah. I want a two-tone Quappas just easy clap. Just ballin'. Alright. Shall we see what... I think Mr. Frank is probably still online. I wouldn't doubt it, actually. he is. Should probably raid him. We said we would. Does it what though? Okay. We should go raid Mr. Inomushiki, Frank, who said hi earlier. Hopefully I'll get to meet him if he's coming to the city, but I don't know, we'll see. But anyway guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Let's go shoot him a raid. Raid Inomushiki. Let's say... Oh! Well, he's visiting the city after all. Lamb over rice or chicken over rice? That's a very important question, guys. You guys, I hope you guys choose the right one. Mr. Kona, hello. I'm listening. I'm reading. I take either. Okay, okay. Half and half? Okay, okay. Good. Good. Alright, that's our question for the night. But yeah, thank you again everyone for stopping by. I'll see you guys on the next stream, which will possibly, likely be the Cake 60 by Hate Co. But yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. Be safe. And it's Friday! So make sure to check out the video from Mufasa. See you guys!